Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to learn about how to play against the Alekhine defense, but before we get into that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more great opening videos. So the biggest advantage of the Alekhine defense is it's kind of confusing on what to play against it, and if white doesn't know where to put his pieces, black can get some very good positional play. So here we're going to go over basically where to put all your pieces. So here we always start this way, moving that knight away. Now with d6, we take. And now there's basically two main variations, either c takes d6 or e takes d6. So here we're going to first look at c takes d6, and in this variation you're always going to see them put the bishop on g7. So here the key for white is going to be to develop this queenside as fast as possible. So g6, bishop e3, bishop g7, rook c1, castle, and now b3. Now this kingside is going to be completely, or this queenside is going to be completely developed. Now we focus on this queenside, because here we're going to establish our advantage with these pawns. So here, if knight c6, we're going to go d5, knight e5, and now bishop e2, watching this g4 square. That way he has no knight g4 ideas, trying to take away this bishop, making this bishop super strong and unchallengeable on this diagonal. So here f5, we want to go f4, and if knight g4, we don't mind giving up this bishop for this knight. So here we're going to just develop normally, take here and castle, and here you're going to see black is the one with a bunch of weaknesses, this pawn, and very soon we're going to play bishop d4 to get rid of his good bishop. So that's what we're going to do if they go knight to c6. Now instead there's two other moves, so here they could also go bishop f5. Now if bishop f5, we want to go just bishop e2. Once again, we're preparing d5 if he ever goes knight c6. So here knight c6, d5. If knight b4, we can just go queen d2, kind of just ignore that knight, and then eventually get rid of this good bishop, castle, and these pawns are going to be pretty well intact, so there's no problem there. So that's what we're going to do. If knight to b4, now knight e5, we once again see this f4 idea. Bring the knight out, and now we're ready to castle, play bishop d4, and we have a huge space advantage. We're very happy with our position. So that's what we're going to want to do if bishop f5. Now lastly, if e5, we can go take, queen takes d8, and after rook takes c5. And here we're going to have a very nice middle game, end game kind of position where our pieces are super active. Knight c5 is just a blunder because of rook to d1, and bishop e6, we can go bishop c4, and we're going to pick up that rook in at least an exchange, maybe even more. So that's game over. So instead, you're going to see knight to d7. Now here we want to go bishop c4, knight c6, knight f3, bring all our pieces out, and we have ideas like this. And this endgame would be good for white because these two pawns are isolated and very weak. So you're probably going to see maybe king e2 or castle. King e2, we have to watch out for knight d4, which is a little bit annoying. But basically just get all your pieces out and then put pressure on these two pawns. Even trade off all your pieces and go into a minor piece endgame, because that'll be even easier to play. So that's what we're going to do against these lines with c takes d6. So now we're going to look at what to do if e takes d6. So here, so e4, knight f6, same beginning, take on d6, and now e takes d6. So now a lot of ideas are going to involve bishop e7 and either f6 or g5. So here we're just going to continue knight c3, always knight c3 first, and now if knight c6 is a kind of a sideline, we don't have to be worried about bishop e7, bishop g5 targeting this bishop. So here we can go bishop to e3, bishop e7, bishop d3, and now after bishop g5, we can just go knight f3. If take, queen e7, queen d2, we're going to castle, and now this pawn center is going to give us a very nice position, and these knights are definitely out of place on the wrong side of town. So that's what we're going to do in that position if knight c6. So we can also, he might also go to castle. Now here we just put knight e2, once again bishop g5, or we're just going to castle. No worries here, this is a very fine normal position. This rook on the g5 is going to be super strong, and remember these knights on the queen side are just super out of place. So here, one more variation, if knight b4, don't be afraid to give up this bishop. So b3, let him take. If c6, now we play d5, and if take, bishop takes, take, and knight takes. And here, even though we might be down the bishop pair, we're probably going to get one back, and here our pieces are dominating the board. And if he tries to play d5, like here, we want to go c5, knight d7, and now we can just take on d5. The only other square for this knight, actually that's the only square for the knight, so that would just be a blunder. So either d5 he plays, or we play d5 and have a very nice position. And then lastly, let's look at if d5, now we want to go c5. So this is actually a variation you might see a lot. So knight c4, bishop takes, take, and the key move here is queen a4. If he ever takes on d4, we have rook d1 ideas. Pick up that piece, and c4 is also going as well. Now if a5, we can just play a3, something like bishop f6, and now rook d1, and then take on c4, and we're going to have a very nice position here. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do if knight c6. So now we're going to see probably a main move, bishop e7 first. So now we don't go bishop e3 because this bishop coming to g5 is going to leave our king a little exposed a little too soon. So we prolong that. So here, bishop d3, knight c6, we want to go knight e2, bishop g4, now we can go bishop e3. You want to get one move away from castling, because once you castle, then you don't have to worry about bishop g5, because this position is going to be very solid. We have enough time to defend that e3 pawn and even push e4. So after castle, we can play h3, make him choose what he wants to do with his bishop. If take, take, here, castle, and now we have a very, very normal position. Here, just an idea so you can see. In this position, we can play rook f4. Because here, if take on e3, we can take on f7. And these rooks will actually be a lot more active than his rooks. So that's what we're going to do over there. But instead, he might play a little bit faster. So bishop e7, and now castle, knight e2. And now we have the same ideas. Just bishop e3, castle, everything is good there. And then one last time, let's see if bishop e7, bishop d3, knight c6, knight e2, bishop g4, and here if bishop h5, b3, solidifying the position, bishop f6, queen d2, and now we're ready to rock and roll. All our pieces are in the position, everything is solid. We can castle, and now we're going to have a very nice position and one that's very easy to play. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out wolfchess.org for great lessons, videos, and puzzles. And hope you guys were entertained.